Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, a.k.a. Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. I'm on my way to go get it as always, man. I hope y'all doing the same. On the road to 3K, we well into the 2,200 mark, about to hit that 2,300 mark in due time. So shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. All right, y'all, I had to make a video about this, man. Shout out to Cam and Mase over at It Is What It Is for bringing Teofimo Lopez on the show. One of the most controversial figures in the boxing world right now, man. I had just released a video about him not too long ago, probably like a week and a half ago, just speaking about the racist comments he had made towards, Gervonta Davis and Terrence Crawford. You see what I'm saying? I tuned into the interview when I woke up this morning, and I was like, oh, shit. I was like, I already know that Cam and Mase was going to be on Teofimo Lopez's head, pause, you know what I'm saying, and really press him for the comments that he had made. And throughout the interview, man, they was just asking him regular boxing questions, and I'm like, damn, like, yo, they not really asking this man nothing. They about to let him start out this interview without addressing those monkey comments. You see what I'm saying? And shout out to Cam's friend, because first of all, Cam was in Monte Carlo. He was doing a Zoom interview. This cobblestone crazy, yo. Look at this shit. But he was in Monte Carlo. He didn't even know Teofimo Lopez was gonna be on the show. So, he wasn't really prepared. You feel what I'm saying? And these guys are casual boxing fans, by the way. So if they didn't catch these comments, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But Cam's friend, shout out to Cam's friend. I don't even think he addressed his name, but if he did, my apologies. He had brought up the question for Cam to ask on the platform. And once he asked him, I already knew that they was gonna press him for it, because these guys, Cam and Mase, they get money niggas. You see what I'm saying? They don't really give a fuck about boxing too much, so they wouldn't really care to press a boxer. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna hurt their brand or fuck with them possibly getting interviews. Like, they don't really care. So, you know what I'm saying? I knew they was gonna address it right away. And Teofimo Lopez tried to like slither himself out the situation, saying that, I'm not calling them things that they don't call themselves. It was on the belt line, but it wasn't illegal. Like, trying to fucking use boxing metaphors and shit for why the fuck he wanted to be racist or whatever. But this is the thing, and I wish they would have just genuinely pressed him on this, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna they probably didn't want to dwell on it too long. You know what I mean? They probably didn't feel too offended by it. But Gervonta Davis, I never heard him refer to himself as a monkey. You see what I'm saying? He referred to himself as like Big Ape, which a lot of people do, because apes, gorillas in particular, they represent like strength, power, dominance, alpha male type shit. So I understand why they call themselves that. You see what I'm saying? But no way, no how are they referring to themselves as gorillas or anything like that because they're black. No, it's because of what, gorillas symbolize more than anything. And there's a difference between gorillas and monkeys, you fucking idiot. You see what I'm saying? And Teofimo Lopez knows that, but he needed a little slick little angle to get up out that situation. So they wouldn't press him or call him a racist or anything like that. So what I'm saying, I peeped what Teofimo Lopez was trying to do, but what ultimately exposed Teofimo Lopez, and shout out to Mase for pointing this shit out, man, because that was something that I would have asked myself. And it was when they were speaking about who was pound for pound number one and things of that nature, and Cam was like, Teofimo Lopez felt like he was pound for pound number one. You know what I'm saying? Just typical Teofimo Lopez rhetoric. You feel what I'm saying? Cam disagreed with him. He was like, yo, calling yourself pound for pound number one is crazy, because I think I think Terrence Crawford, I think Canelo, I think, who else did he mention? He said David Benavidez. He said a few different people. He said, I feel like they above you. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh yeah, I'll let Canelo have that spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him have that spot. Typical dick eater shit that Teofimo Lopez does, bowing down to the Mexicans. Just being on Canelo's sack. You know what I'm saying? He was just training with him recently. Training with Eddie Reynoso, bigging him up, want to hold Canelo's titles and things like that. Typical nut hugger behavior. You feel what I'm saying? And he said, I gotta keep the smiley face on for them. I'm pretty much saying I'm gonna bow down and respect you. I'm gonna let Canelo share that spot. And Mase just called it out. He was like, damn, so why you gotta have the smiley faces on for the Mexicans, but you out here calling black fighters monkeys? And that exposed a whole lot, man. That just exposed the racism within Teofimo Lopez in itself, because it's like, If it was just genuine competition for you, and it wasn't past race or anything like that, then you would have said the same shit about Canelo Alvarez. You see what I'm saying? You'd have been like, nah, he ain't above me. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? It's the takeover, blah, blah, blah. He could have stood in that bag. I was like, all right, well, at least his energy consistent. He genuinely feels like he can't be fucked with at all. But you out here, you know, bowing down to Canelo Alvarez and, you know, saying you keeping a smiley face on for him. And you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you out here having the audacity to call black fighters monkeys and gorillas and shit like that. And by the way, I've never heard, he said, oh, I don't call them anything that they don't refer to themselves as. I never heard Terrence Crawford refer to himself as a monkey or a gorilla at that. You feel what I'm saying? I never heard it. So, you know what I'm saying? They definitely got to come correct, bro. You know, Teofimo Lopez, that is, he definitely got come correct. He ultimately got exposed, but that's just one question in itself. And of course, Teofimo Lopez didn't have a suitable answer for it because there really ain't no answer for it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He's a fucking racist. His energy is different from black people, and he quick to bow down to Canelo, Eddie Reynoso, that whole camp. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mase for exposing that. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the stating the obvious, you know, observing and asking the right questions. You feel what I'm saying? I thought they could have pressed him a little bit more with the monkey situation, but you know, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I like to get to the shits. You know what I mean? I like to expose motherfuckers for who they really are, and maybe that's just something that they had noticed but really didn't want to dwell too long on because they got a show to attend to. You feel what I'm saying? But you know what? Tell me what y'all think about this, man. Mase exposes Teofimo Lopez's true hatred for black fighters, you know what I'm saying, his true envy and jealousy towards black fighters while bowing down to the Mexican fighter, Canelo Alvarez. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. This was Mazuma TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm out of here, man. Peace.